Annyeonghaseyo! Welcome to another day. Today we are in Times Square because I actually live right around here. So earlier today has already been amazing. Look at this picture. The YouTubers on wheels, we all met up and had a great time, but I wanted to make sure that I covered the topic of the video first before I show you guys the fun adventure that we had. Well, the truth is right now I feel like in our economy, the most money being distributed out is for attention. So big brands paying a lot of money for people who can get them attention. But Brett and I basically covered all of this morning. Brett.
John. So with YouTube videos, when someone clicks on your video, that's more valuable than when someone just scrolls on Instagram. So for someone to click through your YouTube video that's an ad, I mean, it depends on your audience. For me, I have a high profile audience that's mostly in New York. And for brands, they're usually paying like $5 to $20 just to get them to click on something.
Right.
So to have a YouTube video get 10,000 views, I should be charging, as you like, you know, 5,000 maybe.
Right. Yeah, I mean, so literally these are the numbers that, like, and Brett and I, we can make, you know, 3 videos a week, and most of our videos aren't sponsored. But yeah, that's the thing. When you work with companies, sometimes a company's willing to pay you $5,000 just to put their link in the description and say, go follow these people. Yeah. And you know, like that's not gonna happen every single day, but that is definitely this weird area right now where Sarah Dici, my girlfriend, she's really good at it as well. And she has a high profile clientele as well. She, you know, she has a crazy click-through rate. People love her.
And it's tech. It's tech. And those are the companies that have money.
It's exactly right. So when it comes to the skate park and trying to make the most money for it, a lot of it is going to be dependent on doing brand deals in everything. So I mean, you can monetize, you can get brand deals for, we already do skate content on YouTube, podcast stuff. Like in the future, if I continue the podcast, I can get sponsors behind that, make more money doing that. And it's weird talking about this because it just sounds like I'm trying to accumulate as much money as possible, but there's always the end game. It's like, what is it? I want a skate park.
We're in a place where if we need money, we're in a place where we can make it easily.
Right, exactly.
We're not worried about trying to survive. It's like we have so much opportunity here. We built up our names and our personal brands to where, you know, if we needed money, it's like, okay, we can make it happen. But what makes us happy is doing something far-fetched, like trying to build a skate park.
Exactly. The major funding of the park is going to come from that kind of stuff. Yeah. But there's also a lot of other stuff. I mean, you have a company, you have Fortune.
We're gonna sponsor the skate park.
There you go.
Fortune Revive.
That is a thing though. I mean, imagine how much you could charge for having something on the wall of a company. Yeah. Like you could charge them an insane amount, and Braille does that.
I do love that John is trying to get the skate park. I think that's so important for anyone to have such a far-fetched goal. And then even if you don't reach it, you're gonna enjoy the process, but let's hope you do make this one.
I hope so, but you're right.
Yeah, it's all about the process. You gotta enjoy it.
It is,
skate park, it's happening.
It's gonna happen, bro. It's a very bizarre time where creatives can actually make a really, really good living by doing exactly what they love and just letting companies tag along. But I don't like to put all my eggs in one basket. So I'm also a professional skateboarder, so it kind of works out where I make money in that world. I can get hired to do events like I did with Do Tour. That was a very, very, very cool experience, and I want to try to do more of that. On top of getting sponsorships for videos, I can get sponsored to do an event. Now there's also a huge avenue with Progress Daily, which is my clothing brand, and of course you can make money by selling merch. It works out, but I want it to be much bigger than what it is right now, and I'll be throwing events with Progress Daily. I also am sort of working on a show idea. I also just partnered with Dave Toole from Blue Tile Skate Shop on a new business venture that I'll be mentioning in my vlogs, but it can pretty much live outside of the YouTube sphere. I bought a direct-to-garment machine, which is this big machine that presses any design, the amount of colors that you want on anything. So it's huge, it's awesome, and it's pretty easy to build a business alongside something like that, which means of course I'll be making crazy investments along the way. The first 6 months will probably be me spending the majority of my money on things that I know have a very, very significant return, which is what I did with the direct-to-garment machine. If we do that right, we could pretty much get sponsors to probably pay for the skate park each month, or at least the majority of it, and from there we can hold events. We can let people rent out the space for photo shoots, etc., for work events or whatever. So that's the only reason I'm so confident about this, because if I were to build a skate park and strictly just charge people to skate the park and let it be this skate shop, skate park thing, it wouldn't be able to survive, and it doesn't. Like in anywhere in America, the amount that you can make in a day, even if you have 500 kids come, seems significant, but depending on other people to pay for the skate park every month and have it guaranteed written in contract is a much safer option that I feel comfortable with, especially as a businessman. Anyways, I don't know if this is the kind of video that you guys want to watch, but this is some information for you. I just want to say that in this world of creativity right now, if you know how to navigate the waters, you can make an insane amount of living. The goal is to build something that I want, that I feel like can make my life more fulfilling, more exciting, and sometimes that does require money. But I'm not going to be sitting at the end of the day holding millions of dollars in my hands. I'm going to be getting money, and as I get it, spending it on something that I love, spending on something I care about, that I believe will help the community, and I think that is a huge strength of mine that a lot of people might not have, so I feel like I need to utilize those strengths and create something epic that a lot of people can benefit from. And a skate park in New York City will inevitably do that. So, enjoy the rest of this video. I'll be hanging out with the best people ever, and yes.
Well, it's good to see you. Let's do skateboarding stuff?
Let's do skateboarding. It's a beautiful day. New York.
That's about the session that I can get for you right now because I'm exhausted. Man, I am so tired because we always get the Instagram story clips. That's what kills me, is all the extra effort for that. But John, I saw him in the distance doing this, you know what I call it? Manual to handlebar manual to manual. Is that what it's called?
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, hey, let me try that next, back to back. Whoa!
Keep going. Don't stop. Even if you fall.
Coming back for your ass.
You just ruined that guy's day.
I really did.
You ruined 2 days.
I'm gonna go sit in the corner. Hey, you know what I just noticed? Everybody who does any other sport, like scooters or BMXers, they also skateboard. How come skateboarders don't learn anything else?
You can't rollerblade?
All right, I'm gonna tell you the truth of why skateboarders don't learn anything else. They think they're too cool, typically. I know it sounds like I'm exaggerating, but usually skateboarders don't wanna be caught seen trying to learn something else, like scootering or BMX. But the other two are totally okay with looking like skateboarders. But today we're gonna break that tradition, or we're just looking like big nerds, which is also very fine.
Hey, what's up? John,
how you living, dude?
We're here at Cooper Skate Park in Brooklyn, you know.
It's kind of cool. We got a BMXer, a scooter,
and Brett.
We don't need two skateboarders. Brett is the man, dude. He really, honestly, hey, now that Brett's gone, dude, like for real, he's not that tight. I agree. Is that Austin's bike?
That's still
mine now.
And before I log off with this video, I wanted to share a quote, and this one, of course, by Seth Godin. I only share Seth Godin quotes now, and that is the way it's gonna be. The easiest thing is to react. The second easiest is to respond, but the hardest thing is to initiate. Initiate. Human beings out there doing what you do, trying to progress, trying to move forward. Make sure that you are someone who is initiating instead of just reacting or responding. And I hope you guys have a good rest of the week. This is the midway point, so enjoy it. But my next video will be going up on Friday, and if you don't already, keep up with my Instagram at John Hill, because that's where I upload all the extra skate content that we get throughout the day. Raw, skating, fun, genuine things happening in the moment, so be sure to do that. And I think on that note, I'm just gonna say thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, like the video, all that good stuff. And this is what you can expect in Friday's video. Today's game plan is simple. I bought 2 skateboards from the same brand, Darkstar Skateboards, but I realized that Walmart actually carries Darkstar Skateboards. So I got the Walmart version of Darkstar and the Zoomies version. also love you so much. Progress daily and keep killing it.